Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Hope like me you've all broke up for Christmas. So just reading something on the label. Went to Home Bargains up in Retford near Doncaster the other day, and they had this from Jennings owned by Marstons, Redskins, and it's a superbly refreshing beer. Never heard of it before. A silky strawberry blonde sensation with delicate red berry flavours. 3.9% volume, so not exactly the strongest of beers. An all malt beer skillfully blended with raspberry and strawberry flavour to give a delightfully refreshing taste sensation. So for me, I love anything strawberry really, alcohol related. And so this is hopefully something going to be really interesting. I want a strawberry beer kit. A hint of strawberry on the nose, on the bottle, but yeah, it's definitely strawberry. Right, let's pour this out, see what it looks like. Right, I was expecting a dark beer with strawberry, but I suppose, so, golden colour, white head, and as you can see, plenty of carbonation. Absolutely amazing carbonation for just slightly off white head, if I'm being honest. Yeah, there's a hint there, but the carbonation's massive. It's like a lager. It's really a lot of it. Definite berry flavoured in the drink, you know. The initial taste, berries, goes a bit flat shortly afterwards, but it is what it is, you know. It's definitely a berry flavoured beer. Now, I never knew till this year that Jennings was owned by Marstons, and the amount of breweries owned by bigger name breweries is astonishing, really. And a lot of your beers you see on the shelves at the likes of Sainsbury's are all, you know, it's surprising how many one solitary brand covers a load of them. Or they're brewed under licence in the UK by that solitary, you know, that solitary brand. Harry, go in there, babe. Yeah. Got my son coming in laughing on his phone. Trying to do a review, trying to be serious. So yeah, plenty of carbonation. For me, I would have liked a real strong strawberry taste, but maybe with a darker malt. I'm not sure whether strawberry and dark malts go together. I don't know. I know cherry obviously does, because I've had a cherry beer which is a dark, like a cherry port Joe stout. So there you go. Don't know if I've ever seen a strawberry stout. Doesn't come, you know, doesn't ring a bell. This year, I think this year I'm going to treat myself to one of these spirit kits. When I get some pennies off the internet, go out and buy an air still. It's something I've wanted for years. It's one of them things you keep putting it off. Years go by, and it's a damn sight cheaper way of brewing spirits. I mean, not that I'm a massive spirit fan, and obviously you've got to be careful, you know, drinking spirits, because you know you drink yourself into oblivion if you're not careful. So yeah, total newbie on me. Never seen it at all. Let's just see if I can get a review before my phone dies, as is always the case whenever you need your phone. So Jennings, Jennings Redskins. Jennings Redskins beer. So from ratebeer.com, definitely a long lasting. Now I've had a bit, it's definitely lasting quite well, the strawberry taste. So there's 3 out of 5. The style is a fruit beer. I wouldn't class that as a full-on fruit beer. I would say it's like an introduction to fruit beers, because for me, Fruity, I should have bought some for Christmas. Might pick some up on Saturday, Sunday. Get the wife to pick me 4 bottles up. Christmas treat. Ratebeer.com, 7 ratings, so I don't think it's obviously been that long. Silky strawberry blonde sensation with delicate red berry flavours. So this is from a few days ago. Shared during a tasting session between 4. Blush blonde body, weak white crown, aroma and taste dominated by strawberries. Late on, a raspberry tartiness appears. A lot better than I expected, to be honest. So that's a good review. 3.4 that review was. Appearance orange amber. Hint of red from the fruit. Decent lacing. Nose very sweet strawberry, like the syrup on an ice cream. And here's the final one. Golden amber pour with a light reddish hue. With a nice white frothy head. Aroma and taste is fruity and malty with light berry fruity accents. Some strawberry, light vanilla nuance, light hoppy, easy drinking refreshing brew in this weather. And that was from a year ago, so it's obviously been out a while, but obviously it's not a widespread. So, I mean, for me, I love the fact that Home Bargains and B&M, if it's their mission to buy pallets of beer that's just about to go out of date, got a very short date on it, buy it cheap so they can sell it on the shop floor, make a bit of cash. I'm happy with that, because around the country we all get to try beers we've never seen before. The companies get to sell the beers instead of getting rid of them, which is sacrilege, as you can understand. So yeah. To me, this is more of a summer beer, obviously. So it's never going to be a Fruity. It's never going to challenge the likes of Fruity or Bacchus Creek or Bacchus Framboise, the raspberry, raspberry cherries and strawberry beers, the main 3, I think, really. But for a beer, a little bit of a twang at the end. There's that tartiness that's coming through. It's amazing. I love reading people's reviews, because some get it right, some you wonder where they're coming from, and some, obviously everyone's got different taste buds, so what I taste other people might not, and vice versa, obviously. So and it's great to try new stuff. And the real thing is with trying new beers, obviously, is when you come across that beer, no matter what that beer is, we've all got our own. For me, King Goblin is probably my number 1 favourite beer. Probably number 2 is Fruity. It's an exceptional fruit beer. In that list, I do like stronger ales. Very disappointed when I reviewed Ode Roger. Don't know what was going on with that. For me, it just wasn't. On that day I reviewed it, I must have been a bad bottle, because it didn't taste as good as it did a month or so before I started doing reviews. So I am going to re-review some beers, especially beers, if people buy me beers, I'll be re-reviewing them. But it's always good to try new stuff. Oh. So I can't call it a fruit beer. It's a nice, I would call it, amber golden, slightly amber, isn't it? it's a bit of a hint of fruit, a bit like them Carling, is it Zest that they brought out a few years ago? I can't remember the name of it. I think it was. And it was like a lager with a hint of flavour. They did strawberry, ginger, all sorts of flavours they did. This to me is a bit of a nod to that, where it's a hint rather than a full-on flavour. It's more of a hint, which is perfectly good. You know, it is what it is. But it's not a true fruit beer, so I don't class it in that category. But for somebody who wants like a golden, a refreshing beer with a hint of strawberries, oh, you know. It reminds me of Shepherd and Neame did strawberries and cream for Lidl, when they were doing pound beers for Lidl all the time at one stage. And the amount of different beers that Lidl got, you know, I mean, some were like dishwater, obviously. I'm being honest. But some are brilliant. I mean, Golden Gold this year was exceptional. You know, that was a Haverwood one, but probably brewed by Shepherd and Neame anyway. So, first review of the night. One must use Christmas to do quite a bit of reviewing. I've got 40 odd bottles upstairs, coming off my son, a load coming off my daughter, and God knows what's coming off the wife. So, I'm looking forward to some interesting stuff, you know. I'll do that as surprises. That's what Christmas is all about. It's not. I know what I'm getting off my son, although I totally forgot what I chose to be ordered. Same as my daughter, I forgot. So it's great because when I get them, it'll be like a surprise anyway. But some fantastic review material coming up in the next few weeks. Some beers I've never heard of, and then later this year also coming up in the next year. Sorry. March we're going over to Northern Ireland, and I'm going to take a couple of £100 we're taking the car across, just to stock up on as many different beers as they've got over there. If I've never reviewed it before, I'm buying it. Don't care how many I buy, I'm buying them. And if I've come back with bloody 100 beers, hopefully not, but if I come back with 100 beers, I'll be happy. Wife won't, but hey. Well, thanks for watching. Oh, I can give it a score out of 5 of that. Jesus Christ. So out of 5. Before I start rattling on too much, it was nice. I'd like to taste a strong version, 6.57% version, you know, just to see what it tastes like. It'd be nice. With slightly more strawberry in it, you know. Let's go that full-on fruit beer taste. But anyway, it is what it is. So, out of 5, I'm going to give it a 4.2. I thought it was a good effort, but not top class material, you know, not top 10 beer, but a good effort nonetheless. And another sound beer from Jennings, whose Cumberland beer is probably my favourite of their beers. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.